Hi there, this video is next week's freezing, chilly, mayhem weather forecast UK 2025. Like this video, press the thumbs up, the right side of the screen right this minute. The date today is the 9th of February, Sunday evening guys, 2025. This is my local weather data we're looking today across the UK, across working time locally. So rainfall this year has been very wet compared to last year's January 2024, and it's been a lot colder January 2025 compared to January 2024 last year. Look at the difference. Here we go, guys. Across working time locally. Here we go. Look at that. Wow. So it shows you it's one of the coldest Januaries we've had since the year of 2022, which is 2.2. But if you go back to 2021, which was the year we had SSW, proper one, it was 1.6 Celsius. It was a lot wetter January. It was cold as well. So it's definitely been getting quite colder further in the past. It's getting warm the last two Januaries, if you look at here, guys. But it's definitely, these two here especially, colder this January. But not that cold enough. There's lots of snow, unfortunately. If we look at the rainfall for the last 25 years across working time locally, you can see here. So this colour here, that is the wettest month. And driest is yellow, after blue. And the drought months are red. So we've had quite a very wet month, better than last year's January. The last few Januaries were pretty wet. The last time I had a dry-ish month was 2022 January. But it's been very wet January the last, well, since 2013 really. It's been very wet January. It hasn't been that dry at all. Interesting, hasn't it? Very interesting local weather across working time locally today. So this is the upper globe. See temperature we're interested today across the world globally. Place you're interested. The west coast of South America, east and central and western Pacific region, North Pacific Ocean, upper globe temperature, North Atlantic upper globe temperature, the west coast of Africa, upper globe temperature, and the Gulf of Mexico, upper globe temperature. Ow! Freezing cold temperatures across the Pacific region and the western region, especially. It looks like a very strong La Nina in western Pacific region. Weaker in the east. Interesting. And the water temperatures are getting pretty hot over here in the Gulf of Mexico, which is the curse of a very bad hurricane system this year. Potentially, especially across the tropics. All depends on La Nina. If we go from Enzo neutral, well, into Enzo neutral, and then we go back to La Nina for this year, which I think we might do. I could be wrong, but I have to keep an eye on it. But if we have an El Nino year, then there will be more typhoons across the Pacific Ocean, less hurricanes across the Atlantic. But it's all to play for. But it looks interesting. It's what it does for the future globally, and it's looking like a tripod across the North Atlantic at the moment. It's an indication of cold weather across northwestern Europe, which it is having a cold winter this year across northwestern Europe. Not freezing cold though, not as cold as it was supposed to be according to my rival. But Gareth's got his own idea about the weather. But it's been really cold and chilly in the south, but colder in the north across the UK. And this is the forecast, the American 6th US more for the future, 12 set, well, the 6th set. You see what's going on, 13th January. The Atlantic's definitely coming back in with this computer model. This is what I'm talking about mayhem next week across the UK with computer models of the future. We've got the Atlantic weather coming back in with this GFS 6 weather run. So you can see the Atlantic weather that's coming back in across the UK, wet weather. Not very stormy weather, more wet weather, more rainstorms and wet weather than stormy windy weather, but it could get deepened, these low pressures could get deepened. And we have got high pressure over Greenland at the moment, not blocking in place over there, which is interesting at the moment. And this is the scatter of the upper air temperatures, of course, working time locally, all the GFS models. Upper air temperature looking today, 30 average, red line's 30 average line, the way the temperature going. You can see what's going on. It's literally below the red line. You can see what's going on there at times. And there's a lot of scatter from about the 16th of February onwards. A lot of models are split. So some are going milder, GFS models, and some are going negative. That's the operation run, the green run, so down to -10 up air temperature. And these might be rainfall spikes, there might be snow showers in the future. And there might be some snow showers in the next few days, of course, working time locally. Or wintry showers or sleet showers to play for. So this is what's going on. This is the 12 set GFS model. This is the beast from the east set up, and that's the location of the weather state. They've come from the east there, from the Urals or so, or from Europe, And this is the upper air temperature. You can see what's going on there. You can see there the blue coloured upper air temperature coming on the 23rd of February. That's one of many snow outcomes. And this is the UK Met. This is going from more weather from the Atlantic, You see what's going on there. You can see the weather coming from the Atlantic there, the Met office prediction. You can see the upper air temperature. It's cold. Looks like the beast and east is staying across southeastern parts of Europe. So they're getting the beast from the east as usual. We don't get much of it here in the UK, especially across South UK. We don't get much snow. This is forecast presently. A lot of rain tonight into tomorrow because working time locally. And it's dry on Tuesday. Let's hope it's dry Tuesday. I'm walking the basis though. You can see what's going on with the weather there in the future. It's staying pretty unsettled and pretty uncertain. The winds are still coming from the east there. Pressure's 1014. And this is the weather right now across the UK. Wet weather across the southeast of this right. This is live right now. That's the Arctic oscillation. That's literally going very negative, but it's not agreeing with North Atlantic oscillation. We need the North Atlantic oscillation to go negative with the Arctic oscillation, and it isn't. So that's not helping. So that's not a good indication of a cold, big freeze on the way across the UK at the moment. Well, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe on Science Journals. I want the best about it, and you wish I can explain to you anything about the weather any time of the day. Please subscribe on Science Journals. Please subscribe to my channel on Science Journals. My bad.